Welcome back to Uplifted. Before we start, I just want to say to everyone who actually listens to this, thank you for waiting. It's been like a month or two since I made an episode. So hopefully you guys have been waiting, but I don't know. Um, so how I got the idea for this episode is it's actually kind of funny. So I have an Alexa that is like my alarm clock. And for some reason, every time it has an alarm and I turn it off, it gives me like the quote of a day. And there was one morning, it was like I had to wake up for an early lift for football before school. And I set my alarm for like 6:15 or something like that. And then I woke up and I was exhausted and it was too loud, so I couldn't just yell to Alexa from my bed. So I had to get up and turn it off. And then it gave me the quote of the day, and it was like George Washington or something just blasting, and it was something about comparison. And it actually really bugged me in the morning, but later that day I was thinking that'd be a good idea for an uplifted episode. So, but I wanted to start the episode off with just kind of like a relatable scenario. I guess it's just like it can apply to a lot of different things, but yeah, so it's the football off season right now, and in the off season we lift almost every day, probably 6 times a week, and it's hard. We do some conditioning, we do speed and agility work, like we just work on getting stronger and faster in the off season. And it's a grind, and we max out our lifts every school quarter, so that's like a month and a half, I think, 2 months, something like that. And this past quarter, I decided I was just going to grind it out. I was going to work like as hard as I can, get as strong as I can, and really just work on all that. And as I looked back, I felt like I had done really good, and I felt like the progress I made was really good for like my visions of where I wanted to be for this next season. And I thought I was coming back from injury good, and I thought like I was feeling really good about myself. And it came time to do our maxing, and I got a pretty good weight. At least I felt like it was. But then my friends, they got like 5-10 pounds more than me. And it was kind of just like, dang, like they just worked harder than me. They got more weight. Like, what was I doing wrong? And so I just feel like you can relate that to a lot of different things. But I feel like this episode is perfect to that, like, train of thought. Because it's like you really feel good about yourself, and then you just see someone else doing it better, and then you feel like what you did was miserable, and it's stupid, and it's worth nothing. Comparison's natural, but it just makes us miserable. It makes us feel like what we have isn't enough. And there's this thing that says the more you compare, the less you enjoy your own life. And so I feel like, because like I said, it's natural. Everybody kind of goes through comparison, and everybody compares what they have or who they are or what they want to others, and I don't know. It's bad. But I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about like why we do it, what it is, and stuff like that. But like I said, comparison is natural. Like our brains are wired to compare, or they're supposed to see things and like compare it basically. And I think one of the things that makes comparison really bad is social media. And you guys all probably know this too, but like social media, it's like you see highlight reels of other people, and then you compare it to like your own life as you know it. And it's like not even a fair comparison, and people just instantly think that they need to be like that, or that their life or whatever they have is stupid and it's not good enough, and then they just don't become grateful, and they just want. And I think like comparison happens everywhere. Like it happens in sports, grades, appearance, popularity, success. Like the other day, I was in school and I was looking at my grades, and I don't remember what it was, but I had a something GPA and I was pretty proud of it. And my friend was like, "Oh, I got like a .5 something higher GPA than you," and he's like, "Yeah, that means I'm better than you and you're not smart." And we were kind of joking, but like that's what you can think. Like if someone's better than you, you just go through that cycle of thought. Something I saw that I really liked was comparison is a trap. And it's like once you start doing it, it's pretty hard to stop, because like comparison, it like steals your joy. It steals your happiness. You just stop appreciating what you already have. You stop being grateful for what you have. And it's also never ending. Like no matter how good you get, how far you've come, what you've worked so hard to get, it's like someone will always be ahead. Someone will always have something better. Someone will always be stronger. Like it never ending. It's this constant cycle, constant train of thought that you just keep going into it, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. And it also distracts you. Like if, like back to my football scenario, like if I'm really focused on getting stronger, but I keep wasting my time worrying about how he's 5 pounds stronger than me, then it's like it distracts me from what I need to do, and it distracts me from what I need to do to get better. So I want to talk a little bit about how you can break free from this. And I think the main thing is to shift your focus to gratitude. Instead of seeing what everyone else has, start seeing what you have that you're grateful for. Like for me, I just could have been grateful that I got stronger, and like we're not even the same position on the field, so it really doesn't matter if he's stronger than me or not. And so when you shift your focus to gratitude and just be grateful for everything you've gotten, everything that you've had to work for to get this far, I think that's a really great one. Is instead of seeing what other people have that you want, start realizing what you have that's enough. I think that's a quote, actually. I don't know, something like, when you realize what everything you have is enough, nothing else matters. I don't know, something like that. If you guys know, send it in the comments. I think you can also use comparison as a motivation, not a discouragement. Like for me, like I could have just, with the football analogy, like I could have used that he's a little bit stronger than me and use that as motivation and use that to get better, and to use it as like I need to get better instead of being jealous or worrying about him. Another thing I saw that I really liked is run your race. Like stop worrying about other people's progress or what they have, and just start doing what you need to do and run your own race. So I really like that. Another thing you can do is just celebrate others' wins. Like be happy for other people, and their success doesn't take away from yours. So I really like that. Just after all that, just focus on your own growth, not theirs, and just be grateful for what you have. But yeah, at the end of this episode, just try to stop comparing yourself to others, comparing what you have to others, comparing what you want to others. And when you start to, because everybody will, and it always happens, just name one thing you're grateful for and realize what you have is enough. Because the main goal isn't to be better than someone else, it's to be better than you were yesterday. And I just really like that. Like stop trying to be someone else that you not are. Just be yourself and focus on your progress and run your own race. The last thing I want to say is just stop playing the comparison game. Start living for you. So thank you guys for listening to this episode. Keep following, and I'll start coming out with some more often. Thank you guys.